All right, so I just want to talk about vegetable juicing really quick and muscle protein synthesis, okay? So I'm not the biggest guy on earth, but a lot of the reason why I'm not as fit as I could be is because I've listened to a lot of stupid people's advice in the fitness industry. And so I'm here to actually give good advice to help dispel some of the myths, right? And so, one thing I wanted to talk about in today's video is juicing, veggie juicing, juicing fruits, just juicing in general for muscle protein synthesis, okay? Our closest relatives in nature, the bonobos, they're like ape-like creatures. They're genetically closest to us. They actually juice a lot with their mouth. People say juicing is unnatural. In nature, they don't have juice. False. Our closest relatives, the bonobos, they juice with their mouth. They'll chew on vegetables with their teeth and stuff like that, and they'll spit out the fiber sometimes. Why do they do this? Because you're able to get in more of everything else except for the fiber, because a lot of times the fiber can be very hard to digest. Some of the fiber is actually indigestible. You can look it up. And so it's so hard to break down what juicing does, because like I said, the bonobos, they'll suck the juice out with their teeth and then they'll spit out the fiber. So they use their mouths as juicers. But us humans, we invented juicers and we can squeeze our vegetable juices and we don't have to use our mouth or anything like that, right? But what it does is, like I said, it gets rid of the fiber, so it's easier for your body to break down. It takes up less room in your stomach, so you're able to actually drink potentially more vegetables than you can eat. And so this allows you to get in more protein. Believe it or not, vegetables are an amazing source of protein. It allows you to get in more vitamins and more minerals than you might otherwise be able to get in. And so juicing can be a great method for increasing muscle protein synthesis. Juicing can be a great method for increasing your vitamin intake. Juicing can be a great method for increasing your hydration as well. Because what a lot of people in the fitness industry don't talk about is that it's not always easy to hydrate with just regular bottled water, because your blood isn't just made of plain water. Your blood has electrolytes in it. Electrolytes such as potassium, magnesium, calcium, iron. And so when you're juicing fresh fruits and vegetables and you're drinking that as your hydration source, it allows you to hydrate on a cellular level, because the fruits and the vegetables contain naturally the perfect balance to actually hydrate the body, because you're a living thing and the fruit and vegetable is also a living thing. But the plastic bottled water is not necessarily always a living thing. So I hope this video helps. Juicing can increase muscle protein synthesis because it can increase the concentration of certain nutrients while getting rid of other indigestible parts of the plant. So it's a way of extracting and condensing the nutrition. All right. So that's why I recommend juicing, especially things like sprouted lentils, very high in protein. Sprouted chickpeas, very high in protein. You can mix it with like apple and banana for some sweetness. That's why I recommend things like juicing to help with muscle protein synthesis and vitamin and mineral uptake, because a lot of us are deficient these days, because a lot of us aren't eating right. We're not getting enough rest, or we're not taking care of ourselves properly. And I'm not necessarily blaming you, the individual viewer, because I understand that in today's society, it's hard. I don't want to say it's hard, because it can also be easy depending on how you view it, but it can be harder to maintain a healthy lifestyle with temptation in every corner. Not only that, but scams in every corner. I've gotten scammed before, not necessarily financially, but just listening to bad advice online, right? So to actually stay healthy in today's society, in my opinion, can take a little bit of just awareness, right? So in my opinion, it's important to be aware. And one thing that not a lot of people are aware of is that our closest relatives, the bonobos, actually juice a lot of produce with their mouth, and us humans, we can do the same thing. We can buy a juicer and we can start juicing a bunch of fruits and vegetables at home to help plug up some nutritional deficiencies. You can basically live on juice, to be honest. That's how powerful juice is, because the body's mostly water. Look up juice cleansing, juice fasting. There's a woman that did a year in juice and got out of a wheelchair. So you can literally live off of this stuff. That's how powerful it is. So I just wanted to make a video about it. You know? So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. And until next one, I'm out. Peace.